town you never heard of.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Common Folk Podcast with Ben, Morgan, and Andy.
All right, welcome back to Common Folk.
That's right, the podcast for the people, by the people.
Wow, there it is.
That's what we've been waiting for all morning.
Right on.
And waiting for Andy.
Yeah. I mean, things get stacked up, and I always think I can get it done within 10 minutes. That turns into 20 or 30 minutes, you know.
What do you mean? Are those kids or what?
Yeah, kids, you know, going to town and back, all those things. You know, it takes time. And I don't know, I feel like I can manipulate time. You can't.
You can't.
No.
No.
So I should just account
Andy,
for the
are you
time.
always late?
Not when it comes to like broadcasts and things like that.
Okay.
You know, like live broadcasts.
Like you would get fired.
Can't be late there.
That's
yeah.
a hard line.
Yeah.
So I always pretend like if it's a 7 o'clock kickoff, I pretend kickoff is 6 o'clock.
Oh, so we need to tell him
Yeah.
when we record at 8 a.m., we're recording at 7.
You could even push it to like 6 a.m. That way
I was
I'd
just
show up
going
a
to
little
say,
early.
maybe you ought to tell them 6.
Yeah, then I'll get there a little earlier. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good to know.
All right.
3 years later.
Let me set the stage here. It's I'm gonna call this. I think I'm gonna call this the America podcast, the America episode.
Wow. Okay.
It's
into it.
it's September 11th,
It is.
so we've got that. It is the day before the start of the Corporal Daegan Page Hero Scramble golf tournament. We're sitting here in my driveway. We've got Big Nasty over here running.
Is that like a pro wrestler, Big Nasty?
rolling smoke. We'll have to post some photos. We're getting all the pork ready for the tournament. Got my buddy Nick here, manning the old girl. He's gonna be servicing up some biscuits here in a minute.
The
I was pretty
flags.
stoked that you had some breakfast stuff on there when I showed up because I
Heck
was
yeah,
hungry
man.
as shit.
Heck yeah.
The flag's flying.
Flags flying. We got all the things going on today. We knew we were going to be doing this all day today. We needed to get a podcast in this week.
Mm-hmm.
What a great opportunity to chat a little bit about about the tournament, about the foundation, about all the folks involved. If you just heard his
Like fifth
So
repeat
cake.
offender. No I'm kidding.
Yep. Cake Video Company. Corey is capturing all the day's events of the golf tournament. He'll be putting a video together for that. If you haven't seen last year's, you can find that on YouTube. Is it on a specific? Well, I guess it would be. You could search Corporal Daegan Page Foundation. You'd find it. But do you have it posted anywhere else?
I mean, I think I have it posted on my Facebook, and I think the Corporal Daegan Page
Yeah.
official Facebook has.
Yeah, they've got it.
I think they have it on there too, but I think YouTube's probably the easiest.
Super cool video recap of last year, and then this year, even probably taking it to the next level.
Yeah, this year I'm going to try and I did a little bit of it last year. I did a lot of kind of behind the scenes look at it to kind of try and show like how cool the event is and how cool it is to be a part of, because I mean that kind of connects with people a lot more than if you just have a cool flashy video with crazy
Right.
music and all that. So
Right.
I think the goal is to try and do more of that this year. And one of the cool things that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually rig up the golf cart that I use with cameras, and then I'm going to go around with some of the donors and have them get in, and I'm going to be their chauffeur on one of the holes that they're golfing. So
It's going to be sweet.
I'm going to be showing them golfing while I'm kind of asking them questions about, the event and what it's like to be involved. And I think it's going to be a really cool
That'll be
way to
fun.
do it, because I don't know if anybody's seen the Bryson DeChambeau golfed with Trump, and they had the golf cart rigged up with cameras. And
Yeah.
It was really cool, so I kind of got the idea from that. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Maybe get in, see if they want to do a shot or something.
That whole show is pretty cool, with Bryson DeChambeau, where they're trying to break 59, trying to break 60 or whatever. And yeah, old President Trump, he can swing the clubs.
Yeah, he can. So I guess say what you want about him, but he can golf. There ain't no doubt
I
about it.
can go.
He really can?
Oh,
He's a good
yeah,
golfer?
he's really good.
Could he take Brad over there? Brad?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
It says
That-
no.
That's a hard no.
shit.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to see those two pair up.
So are you taking on responsibilities like caddy responsibilities too? Are you going to be telling them, like, I think you should get out a 5-iron here on this shot?
You do not want me caddying for you.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to carry the clubs, that's about as good as I'm going to do for you because I'm not good at giving advice. I golf, but I'm not trying to get them pissed off. I'm trying to have them have fun.
Right on. Well, and Lake Ridge Golf Course, they're all about it, and it seems like year round they're kind of like looking forward to this event, building up towards that event. So like it's pretty cool when you have all these different bodies and people coming together to put this thing on.
Yeah, I mean, I always look forward to it too. I think this would be my 3rd year doing video for the event.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I don't think I did the first year.
The event itself, let's talk a little bit about that. This is the 4th year, right? Is that right, Brad? 4th year. We've been involved for 3 years as well. We weren't necessarily a part of the first year, doing the barbecue and helping out with some of the merchandise from the Farm Focus standpoint. Definitely gets bigger every year.
Oh, yeah.
More and more people, you mention it to folks that you just run into and they've heard of it, they're interested in it. They're achieving the goal of keeping, Daegan's legacy alive, and his name out there, making sure that people never forget, for sure. A lot of other things going on as well, but you said this will be your 3rd year as well?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's my 3rd year doing it.
That's cool. So for folks who may not be fully familiar, most everyone listening knows about the pullout in Afghanistan and the 13 soldiers that were killed in action. And one of the most important things that these families do and want to see is, as I said, that none of these folks are forgotten, that none of these names are forgotten. And anytime people in the community get the opportunity, they want to say the names and talk about these folks and just remind people that these are real people, these are real names, these are real things that happened. I'm going to run through this list real quick. First of all, first name, Darren T. Hoover, Salt Lake City, Utah. Johanny Rosario Picardo of Lawrence, Massachusetts. Nicole L. Gee of Sacramento, California. Hunter Lopez of Indio, California. Daegan W. Page, Omaha, Nebraska. Humberto A. Sanchez, Logansport, Indiana. David L. Espinoza, Rio Bravo, Texas. Jared M. Schmitz, St. Charles, Missouri. Riley J. McCollum, Jackson, Wyoming. Dylan R. Marola, Rancho Cucamonga, California. Kareem M. Nikui, Norco, California. Maxton W. Soviak, Berlin Heights, Ohio. Ryan C. Canas, Coreyton, Tennessee. That's the list. And obviously the event that surrounds this weekend and what we're involved in is for Daegan Page. We are south of Plattsmouth, Nebraska a little bit, community called Beaver Lake. Daegan's parents live down here. We've gotten to know them, and it's here at the Lake Ridge Golf Course is where they hold this. We're going to see about, I think it's roughly 360 golfers over the course of 3 days, 5 rounds. So many things come together. So many organizations come in and donate their time and their efforts and all of those things to put this thing together. It's one of the biggest events that I've seen. There's skydivers, there's semi-trucks with the soldiers' pictures on the side of them.
Yeah, how big is that American flag?
It's unbelievably
Like 200
large.
I was going to say, what is the dimensions
it's
on
like-
that? I've always wondered.
You get to see it from
Yeah.
Bellevue.
Yeah.
Garrison, is that what you said? Yeah, it's
It has,
unbelievable.
it has its own name. Okay. Wow.
Is it Sarpy County's deputy that has the dog?
The Daegan dog.
Yeah. So Sarpy County comes down with a canine that they named after Daegan. I mean, what am I missing? There's so many things. We miss a lot of this stuff, but
No, and it's actually
Some
a lot
random
of fun.
guy with a big ass smoker,
yep. The big girl comes out.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
it's a
Everybody's
girl.
favorite pit stop while they're golfing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a lot of, as I said, a lot of people behind this that put this together. And we've been meeting with these folks for the last, I don't know how long, 3 months now, every Thursday, helping put this thing together. There's a lot of behind the scenes efforts, and we invited a lot of these folks out here today just to hang out, have a little breakfast, just chat a little bit, listen in, add some comments if they will. So I want to talk to a couple of these folks.
Yeah. Come on.
Can some of you guys come
Let's
over
go.
one by one?
What did he do?
Oh, just grab. You don't even need that. Just grab the mic.
Then you can hear. Put them on. Then you look official.
Okay.
Official. There you go.
You need
Nah,
one
it's fine.
out so that
Yeah.
I could. Yeah. There we go. Thank you.
Can you hear all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Brad McClatchy. What's going on?
Not much. Eating a little breakfast burritos.
How's that biscuit?
It was good. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Nick, we'll be ready for more of those at any time.
Yeah, no rush on that, but whenever.
So, Brad, tell us about your involvement in the in this particular event this weekend.
There really isn't much that I'm not involved in, is probably an easier way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
When this started 4 years ago, it just felt like something needed to be done. And a couple of us just kind of, sorry about that.
You're good.
That's my daughter. A couple of us just kind of took the bull by the horns and tore down a big area up on hole 9. Greg said that it was hole 9's very symbolic to Daegan. They'd always shotgun a beer. That's kind of the last hole. They shotgun a beer, played the 9th hole. So we felt it was appropriate to put the memorial up there. So we did a really good display up there. There's 13 flags up there. We put a new tree in, a bench, some stuff regarding Daegan. It's pretty interesting. Every night when you go through it, men's league, you come around on the 9th hole and there's always a couple beers sitting on the bench. Or you'll look over and you'll see Greg, his dad, with 4 other guys, and they're all standing there shotgunning a beer, in the middle of men's league. So it's pretty cool, pretty neat.
Is that what you guys did first? You set up that kind of memorial area there, and then did one thing lead to another, and you guys decided, man, let's throw an event.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, the memorial up there was built pretty much immediately after the incident, and then the following years when we had the first golf tournament.
Okay.
Yep.
And you were, a part then and now of the planning committee. So in the beginning, what was the idea? I mean, what were you guys thinking? Or were you even thinking? Were you just like, well, let's just get a bunch of people together and play golf?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't very long after the incident that we were sitting at Greg's house, and we were sitting out on the patio, and we were immediately talking about how do we form a foundation? How do we raise money to do good? Greg really needed that. You could tell at the time that he needed something to work towards, to be able to push forward, and help others. So, the golf tournament was an easy solution, something that we can do here locally and get the community involved, and it took off. I mean, obviously. So the first year, I think our goal was to raise $25,000, and I think we raised $40,000. The next year, it went up to, what was it, $80,000, and we raised $110,000. So it's just it's amazing how fast and it's grown, and just again the involvement from the community side. Just everybody wants to be part of it. So
yeah. What do you remember about how many people, or how many did you golf the first year?
The first year we just did a Saturday Sunday event.
Okay.
So similar to what we're doing now, but it was just one session in the morning Saturday, one in the afternoon, and then same on Sunday. So then we quickly outgrew that and had to expand it to the Friday event as well. So
Yep.
And a big reason you guys were able to outgrow it is the community rallying around it, of course, and even national. But what makes it, to me, kind of unique is this is only a 9-hole course.
Yeah.
So that's also the significance. You could insert hole 18 is where you shotgun a beer and finish it out. That's our hole 9 here at Lake Ridge.
Correct.
And now I feel kind of bad because I just played it last week. Well, I was hacking. I do a lot of hacking. I don't golf very much. But we did stop and pause and talked about Daegan when we saw that memorial. I didn't know I was supposed to shotgun a beer. So
Well, now you know.
yeah,
There you
now
go.
I know. The more you learn. How would that go?
No, that's pretty cool because, from someone who hasn't been involved in the tournament, just goes and plays the course and sees that, and that comes to your mind and you're reminded. And
Oh yeah. And that's what I was talking about. And you guys, how you supply the meat and the smoker's already rolling. And even in the clubhouse, afterwards when you wrap it up and everyone's kind of unpacking and having one more drink before you have to go home, there's a really nice, kind of like a painting. It's a canvas of Daegan there, and it's just beautifully done. And you can tell that, and that's what I was getting at, is the course really wraps their arms around this event. And it feels like the whole year is building up towards this.
Yep. Well, and they got some new owners that just took over the course, and they have completely embraced it and want it to keep going and keep pushing it forward and everything like that. So that's been a great addition to have some new people involved and new blood involved.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
what do you think it is about things like this and all, all things considered, the food and the event and, what had happened and all these things? What is it about this stuff that brings people together and makes them want to be a part of this?
That's a good question. I think it's that people in Nebraska just have good hearts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just think that and out here, we have it's a very big city mentality in a really small town.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows everybody. I was just up at the golf course yesterday with Diana, or 2 days ago with Diana, and she said something about, do you know who that guy is? And I'm like, Diana, I know everybody down here. I mean, you just do. I've been here almost 22 years, and it's a interesting community. I grew up in Lincoln, so I went to school at Southeast, graduated 525 kids, My kid graduated with 52,
mm-hmm.
And I could probably name all of them that he graduated with. So all the parents, all the sporting events, everything, it creates just a real tight-knit community. So
yeah. Well, and it's beyond the community, too. I mean, a lot of people from the community obviously are involved, but a lot of people from outside of this immediate community get involved and come down and want to be a part of this as well.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we got people coming in from all around the United States.
Yeah.
Especially, the Marines are from coast to coast that are going to be coming in. So
yeah. That's kind of a fun part of the event. Those guys show up. You never know how many's going to show up. We're usually sitting there and like a bus pulls up, right? Or
Yep.
some limo bus or whatever, and these dudes start pouring out of it.
Everyone with a beer in their hand.
Oh man. And you can just tell like the party's about to start. Like
Yeah.
it's about to get on.
I remember 3 years ago, they came walking around the corner of the clubhouse, and there was probably 20 of them, and at least 6 of them were carrying a case of beer.
Yeah.
And we had to stop them and be like, dude, you guys can't do this. What are you doing? You can't just bring beer on the course.
I haven't decided yet if I'm going to take some of the Marines around in the golf cart yet either.
Yeah,
that's
that's
pure entertainment value there if I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're going to have to watch yourself.
Yeah, no shit.
I think I saw those guys last year. There was about 8 or 10 of them on one golf cart. And I don't know a lot of the people at the golf course, but the old lady that used to run it,
Martha.
oh man, she was losing her
Get
mind.
out there. Get off that cart.
Yeah. Yeah. But they had fun.
Appreciate your service, but I mean, that golf cart's made for 2.
Yeah.
Well, and it's neat because they, a lot of them will bring their girlfriends or bring their wives and
Yep,
like that
yep.
too. So the 18 that show up quickly jumps to about 30 when it's all said
Yeah.
and done. So
Yeah. These guys, some of those guys that come in, I don't know a lot about those guys. I don't know if you know. Were these all Daegan's buddies? Were they all part of the same unit?
a
Or
large majority of them are all from the same battalion.
okay,
Yeah, all served directly with him.
okay,
Yep.
and then they, so those guys have obviously stayed in touch and
Yep.
stay together and come out.
Yep.
So this is kind of a reunion for those guys as well.
It is, yeah. They've said that several times over the years that this is just a place where they can come and relax and kind of be themselves and
Yeah.
kind of just live and not worry about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that just kind of they lose that, and they can just sit back, enjoy it, and have a good time. So
Yeah.
they really appreciate it. It's great when they come up to you and give you a handshake or give you a hug, and it means a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We at the tent that we sit at, we've got the barbecue going on, and we handle a couple of the raffles and stuff like that. And all the golfers are coming by, and every time those dudes come by, like, we joke about how much they're dicking around and raising hell and stuff like that. But they're the nicest dudes. They come up, they're super thankful. They shake our hands. They're always interested in what's going on. They always have questions for you on what you're doing and all this kind of stuff. So just good dudes. It's good to have at the event. It really helps set the tone for it, for sure.
I think that's a big help and relief. I don't know what the right word is, to Greg as well, to have them come in and have him be able to sit down with them and see him, more than just once a year. He probably gets to see him maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, but this is a big one where he gets to spend a lot of time with them and really, bond with them. So
yeah,
I think it helps him.
Absolutely. So with the funds and everything that are raised, I mean, obviously we're all out here doing this to raise those funds. What does that stuff get used towards for the most part?
That's just overall, I guess. I mean, I could go through all the bullet points that I can remember, but the overall theme is veteran support.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they have created a pretty cool place downtown Omaha called Anchor Commons. That's a place where veterans can go and receive help, whether it's mental, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, whether it's financial. That's probably the biggest one. They receive applications for, I guess I would call it like financial hardship. They review them as a board, and then they decide if they're going to push money that direction to whoever it is. They do, they're training, I don't know, maybe two service dogs a year is I think where they're on track for, that's a pretty costly item to do. So they're trying to do as much of that as they can as well. They do a little bit with scholarships, to the local schools like Conestoga down here, which is where Greg's kids go, and then up Millard South where Daegan went to school. They're doing some college scholarships for that. They do a little bit through youth sports as well. They do a lot. Daegan was really into hockey, so they do a little bit with the Junior Lancers program. They redid a locker room for that. They got a new scoreboard for it. So they're just really trying to focus on things that were close to Daegan's heart, things that Daegan was passionate about. They want to follow that and have that be a legacy for it.
Absolutely, that's a cool way to do it. By the way, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't know if you're sitting there thinking, thinking anything.
Me too.
I'm all ears here.
I am too. I'm just enthralled. Here you go.
I want to say something. What about in the show notes? Can we add the auction, the online auction?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can
Let's
put the link
talk
in
about
there.
that because if we get this out today, that auction goes through when?
Monday the 15th at 6 o'clock is when it ends.
So there's some awesome items on there that people have donated, and then
So people will have by the time they listen to this, if they listen to it the day it comes out, about 5 days. And like you said, it's online. That's a great idea because this kind of goes out nationwide.
Yeah, and I mean here at the golf course we have a bunch of baskets, and every session has stuff for people to donate or win. But that online auction I think is a big one. You guys want to talk about the guns? I feel like it's kind of huge.
Well, the online auction, there's a lot of really cool things, like you said, that people can. So we'll post the link. People can go on there. We'll put it on the social media and bid. And then we do. So last year was the first year we did a gun auction, and most people who are listening have seen or been involved in some kind of gun auction one way or another, whether it was a Ducks Unlimited banquet or some kind of fundraiser that you've seen. But we have a lot of folks around here that are patriots and into guns and things like that, so had some really cool donations, and did that last year, and it was super successful. Raised a lot of money for the tournament, for the foundation. So we wanted to do that again this year. The gentleman who won the top prize last year was so supportive that he donated it back.
That's crazy. What was it again, Brad?
It's that Palmetto.
Yeah, it's an AR. It's an AR-15.
223 556.
556. Yep, with a
custom paint job.
Yep, with a custom patriotic American flag coating on it. So that's back this year. That's on the online auction, isn't it?
Yep.
That's on the online auction. There's another one that was donated. That is a Henry 22 caliber lever action with kind of some marine decoration on it, right?
Yeah, it's the 250th edition, or 250th. What do they call it?
Oh, I want to see that.
Anniversary edition.
Yeah.
Is that going to be there?
That too.
Is that going to be there? Okay,
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
going to be at the table.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. For anybody who knows Henry's, those guns are just cool. They're great. They're iconic. And then I think that's it on the online auction, isn't it? Did we have any other ones on the online auction?
No, just those two big ones.
So then at the event is the raffle with the 3 guns and a couple other small ones that folks will be checking out. And we'll have those on display at our tent, so people can come by and buy tickets and things like that if they want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have close to, I think I looked this morning, we're going to have 70 items on the online auction.
Oh, nice.
And
Ooh,
those
look at this.
online.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
service.
Love it.
Right.
I had
You
one.
guys
Give
smell
one
it
to
through the
Brenda.
Yeah,
microphone?
I'm good.
Yeah, make sure you get the microphone right up there.
Nick, you might need to take a picture of everyone eating these little biscuits. Wait, you don't get one. I got one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so about 70 items so far on the online auction. We have 7 guns that are getting raffled off total. We have about 130 raffle baskets, and those are just, buy a ticket for $10 and you can drop it in a basket. Yeah.
And man, those
Lots of
baskets
stuff.
and all this stuff in general, but as a good example, you want to talk about people coming together. What was it? A couple nights ago, everyone comes over to your place where all the donations have been getting compiled.
Yep.
And you guys start working on putting baskets together.
Yep.
And that's like absolute organized chaos.
Yeah,
That
it
was so fun.
I can now see the carpet on my basement floor again.
How many did you guys put together?
About 130.
130.
Most of them are put together, but we just then go in and wrap them so they all
Yep.
look the same.
Yep.
The girls put all the bows on them, red, white, and blue bows on them, so that they all dress them up, and we split them up
There might have been
accordingly.
some drinking.
There might have been some wine and
Just a
some
little
whiskey.
bit.
You were there.
I was there. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time. But as we're eating this meat, what kind of meat are you putting on the smoker this weekend?
Well, the golfers all get pork shoulder, pulled pork, standard issue pulled pork.
So they go inside then after they're golfing and just get a big old sandwich and
Yeah, that's their golf meal. The group decided this year that we wanted to do like some meat snacks throughout the day. So we've got a lot of meat to cook. Throughout the day, Nick and I and anybody else who comes by the tent is going to be running the smoker, and you show up, you're going to get something good. We've got ribs, we've got pork belly, we've got brisket, we've got roasts, we've got wings, we've got all the things.
Okay.
So all that stuff's going to be coming off. It's going to be unbelievable.
it's going to be a hot weekend too. I think it's going to be what, 90?
Yep.
Warm. There'll probably be some beers drank, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, did you say what the goal is for the funds this year? Because you ran through what it was the previous years.
I think we set a goal of 125,000 this year. That online auction, if everything sold at a reasonable price, is going to bring in about 40
Wow.
just on that alone. Yep.
Okay.
So I think we'll hit it, no problem. To be honest, I think we're going to be fine.
So you're golfing.
Yep, Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Do you think that there's a chance, because I've seen like the trophy room and everything, I've seen how this stuff's set up. Do you think that there's a chance that this might be a little bit rigged?
Wait, in Brad's favor?
The guy who was on the original founding committee continues to get like first or second place every year.
It's possible.
It's probably the one trophy out of any tournament that is the most sought after.
Yeah.
Is it really?
I want that on my mantle, of course.
Have you won it every year?
No.
Oh.
We got first place last year, and we got second place the year before.
Okay.
The year before that, I can't remember.
I was going to say, do you want to name the winners when you came in second?
When we came in second? No, that's too long ago.
Oh,
You're
okay.
talking
Well, I
last
just
year.
wondered if like maybe there was a street fight or something for that trophy.
No.
Did you get did you just get better, or did the or did you
we
get more
had Daegan on our
focused,
team.
or-
What are you talking about?
All right.
Every piece of everything that I wear, I'm surprised I don't have Daegan underwear yet. If they put them on the merch table, I'd buy them.
We could come up with that.
I had
There you go, Ben.
Yeah.
to clear out one of my drawers in my dresser, and it's just a 100% Daegan gear.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I just had it scattered so far all over the place. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this whole drawer's going Daegan material.
That's funny.
I feel like we need to get Brenda in here.
Yeah, I've got
Come
some
on.
questions for Brenda.
Get over
Get up
here,
here,
girl.
Brenda.
Get your butt on this chair. I just put these on. Here, you put them on. It's easier to hear. Take the mic.
Really immersive when you get the headphones on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
That's
all
very
in it.
important.
So Brenda Felthausen, that's how you pronounce your last name,
You
right?
got it, yeah.
Is this is this the first year you've been involved with the tournament, or how many years have you been involved?
I want to say my third year.
Third?
I would
Okay.
have thought you were there from the beginning.
I don't know that I think it
Was the
this
second
my third
year?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll never
Okay.
forget the first
Okay.
time I met her, and I don't think I've ever even told her
Do
this
you
story.
wanna tell this story?
I thought.
I don't even know
by
if
the
you
way-
know this story.
By the way, when I saw the two of you together the first time, I thought you guys were like brother and sister.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I was like, these two.
Well, that's going to really contradict what I'm about to say.
Okay,
now.
all right. Let's hear it. Maybe I'll change.
No, Brenda's always got this really classy style when she goes out, dresses, whatever. And I've heard other people say that about her too. She just got this really unique look to her. And I'm sitting there in the bar at Lake Ridge, and we're getting ready for our 6:00 meeting, and all of a sudden this hot chick comes walking in, and she comes walking through the bar wearing this kind of funky, like, I don't know, kind of like a head to toe, like dress pant outfit. I don't know what it was.
Remember this.
I'm like, God, I wonder who that is. Jeez, I've never seen her before. And all of a sudden, Todd comes over and sits down next to me, and he goes, "Hey, have you met Brenda?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, who?" And he's like, "Brenda, she's going to be on the committee with us." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, hi."
Hello.
And then I've become best friends with her husband, and we're both a bunch of gearheads, so we like to work on cars together.
So I'm going to tell my side of the story.
Oh, boy.
So I'd heard about you, great things about you, but had no clue who you were, what you look like, all that. So I sit down next to you, and I'm like, well, I went to high school with a Brad McClatchy.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah, and Brad was like, yeah, that's my cousin. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he pronounced his last name McClutchy. And Brad's like, no, pretty sure it's McClatchy. That's my cousin. So it was just kind of fun to connect the dots there and figure out. But yeah, once I told him my husband was big into the car world, I kind of got ditched, and he and
all she
Steve
wrote.
are- yeah, he and Steve are-
See you later.
I think I received a few texts like, hey, can you have Steve call me? I'm like, sure, I'll be your messenger. So yeah, brother and sister is pretty fitting, I think.
Yeah, it just seemed to me like there was kind of that dynamic, and I just felt like the way you guys kind of handled some things was pretty similar. I'm like, that's Brad in female form, because I knew him before I knew you.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment, because the one thing I'll say about being a part of this committee, which has probably been the biggest honor I've had in the 25 years that I've lived in this community, is just seeing Brad take it and run with it, and he keeps us in check. I think we can all admit to that, right? Like he makes sure that we stay on task, and I think he's just done a phenomenal job. I hate to tell this to him because I know his head's going to explode, but he's done a phenomenal job of just reminding us what this is about and keeping it fun, and it's a family, and I'm never leaving whether you guys try to ditch me or not. I'm staying a part of this committee, so.
You're right about all that. So to go back, you think it was about 3 years ago you
Yeah.
got involved? What got you involved?
I don't even know. I think Todd Berry may have. I don't really know, to be honest.
So you got elected.
Yeah, someone
You're
pulled
like
me
nominated.
in. I didn't even know what I was stepping into. I mean, clearly I knew who the Page family was. Had never met them. But I think Todd had mentioned, I think I had been hitting Todd up about, let's do some wine tastings or let's do some fun stuff at the golf course. And so I think just that kind of got in someone's ear. And so I came to the first meeting not knowing at all what I was stepping into. And it's here we are. It's been amazing. It's been super fun to meet everybody, to be a part of this friendship and this family. And to see what it's morphed into has been insane. I mean, look at us today. Like this, I'm so excited for this weekend.
Yeah,
That's a big testament. That really hits home with what she said. She didn't even know who the Pages were.
Yeah.
When
I mean,
she-
I knew who they were, but I'd never met them.
Yeah, exactly.
I
You've
didn't
never
know,
met them,
right.
nothing, and
Well,
all of a
that
sudden
was
it's just
how
like,
we were, yeah.
and all of a sudden you just get involved, and
Yeah.
then look what three years later, what's happened.
Yeah, that's really how we were. I mean, I knew of a Jenny Page because our kids are the same age, and for the school, and she was big into the, helping at school. But then I remember Trinices introduced us to the Pages, and it was just like,
Isn't that crazy?
I think you guys could help do some stuff for them. And then they come on the website, it just like
and you guys,
snowballed.
look at all the work you guys do. I mean,
It is
from the
fun.
shirts to the hats to the food. I mean, I want to know, how many hours, Ben, do you put into cooking this food?
What did you say
that
last night?
smoker, we stoked a fire in this at about 5:30 this morning, and it will not go out until probably 7 or 8 o'clock Sunday.
Good.
So and
PM?
today's
PM or- yeah.
today's Thursday. So we'll have 4 days straight of that thing running, which
Nuts.
there's nothing else I'd rather do. I mean,
I was just going to ask you that. Like, as
Yeah.
much work as it is,
Yeah.
could you ever imagine not being a part of this?
No, it's
Yeah.
great. It's great. I mean, we're fortunate to even be able to be a part of it, of course. Having, being in the position that we were in with the business and being able to utilize the tools that we have and those kinds of things to help further the foundation and the missions and all those kinds of things. It's one of the reasons why we do what we do, why you get into business like this, why you do these kinds of things, because you hope that someday you can use it for good. And that's what, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
As corny as it sounds, it's like everything you've done to this point is why you're here, right?
Right.
Like you question things in your life, especially in today's world, and then you look at this kind of thing. And again, I didn't know anybody. Todd Barry, which really probably doesn't speak much. God love him. But if it weren't for Todd, I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys today, or be here this weekend. So I'm very excited.
It's so much fun. Like, I ran something over to Jenny's late last night, the volunteer shirts, and she's like, sorry to keep you up so late. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry? Like,
Right.
dude, we all know from like Wednesday to Sunday, we're going to be sleeping 5 hours.
Absolutely.
Like, it just is what
Just
it is.
lights you up. Like,
I know.
everything we worked so hard for, it's here, and it's going to be hot, and it's going to be nuts, and
Yep.
but
Yeah, I was great last night. There's Todd Barry calling right there.
Oh, yeah, put him on.
Let's put him on the podcast.
Let's hear him.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you are live on Common Folks podcast.
Oh, hey, that's great.
Hey, Todd.
I've got those 2 other certificates done, but I still see nothing for
Todd's
now.
talking business.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
No, we'll figure it out. You want to say anything about the tournament while you got the mic for 30 seconds?
Well, I'm locked, ready to go. We're good. Can't wait for it to get underway.
This is Todd Barry. He's the director of golf and the general manager up at the golf course. So we were just speaking very highly of you, Todd, before you called. So it was perfect timing.
Well, that's good, because I'd like to speak to you a little bit more on the private side for a second.
that doesn't sound good.
All right, we'll be done here in a few, and I'll give you a call. Is that okay?
All right, that would be great. Thanks, man.
All right,
Bye.
talk to you.
Well, that's not.
Yeah,
that sounds
I
like
don't
an
know what that's
emergency.
He,
Todd calls me every morning at about 8:30.
Does he? Okay.
Phone rings, and I don't even have to look at it, and I know who it is.
That's too funny.
He calls to give me updates that I do not need to know.
there you go. He just
You're
making
his-
sure
wants to
everything's
you're his
covered.
sounding
Yeah.
board.
Yeah.
He, obviously he's highly involved in Lake Ridge. Highly involved. They do so much for this tournament. I mean, this couldn't happen the way it happens today without all the stuff that they do for sure, and what Todd does. So it's cool. I'm glad he called.
I know, that was
Check
great
in.
timing.
Yeah.
It was great. Well,
So yeah, I mean that kind of covers the event and the weekend. I love the opportunity, any opportunity we get to talk about this and share it with folks and get it out there. So we'll push this out to all you guys. We'll push it out to social media, share it with all your friends. Hopefully folks listen and get a taste for what's going on down here and want to get involved. We can always use more people.
Absolutely.
Always more organizations, all those kinds of things.
Yep. If you guys post that out there, I can get you the link. But if my memory is correct, I think it is 32, the number 32 auctions, Daegan Page Golf. I think that would get you there. But we'll get the link out to these guys as well.
yeah, we'll definitely put it in the show notes so people can easily click, head there.
Yep.
How are we doing on volunteers? I haven't looked today.
The last I saw, we probably had about 15 or 14 slots open.
Okay.
But that's out of like 40. So, I mean, it'll fill up quick. Plus, we got all the chiefs that aren't signed up for anything
Right.
that can fill in too.
Right.
So,
Are you going to be at the alcohol?
Where
Putting.
else would I go? that's my craft.
That's
right
so
there.
fun. It's
It
right
is.
up there.
It is.
So you
It's
guys
a nice
line up a
break.
bunch of alcohol and people just putt and you hit it, you win
Right.
it.
It's harder than you think, but we've got some cool bottles out there, so
Okay.
we strategically set them up. So I think it's fun to watch, these people walk up thinking that this is a hole-in-one, for lack of a better term, and get really upset when they don't actually hit a bottle. So here comes another 5, another 10 at us.
Right.
It works out really well for the purpose.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got it.
Well, we were talking about all the other things, but I don't think we talked about what is the gun that you get to shoot.
Oh yeah.
It's an AR.
An AR,
that
and you
has an
shoot the
adapter.
golf ball.
Yep, golf ball comes out the
I
barrel.
mean,
Nuts.
that's crazy.
Well,
It's so fun.
you
I did
wanna
it
hear
last year.
Something even more crazy is we had someone get a hole-in-one last year with it.
With
I
it?
forgot about
What?
that.
Yeah, no, a lady got a hole-in-one with
Wait,
it
but what
last
did
year.
they win?
I don't
Bragging
think they,
rights?
Yeah.
Oh,
picture.
okay.
It
A
wasn't a
photo.
flag prize or anything like that.
Oh,
it was
wasn't.
just no.
I thought we had a hole-in-one prize.
That's
We
amazing.
do on hole 8.
Oh, it's a different hole. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, but she got a hole-in-one.
That's another organization that's involved. That's a good group of guys.
Bravo Zulu.
The Bravo
Adventure-
Zulu group.
Adventure
Yeah, we
group.
had them on.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the-
we did. We've had them on the podcast.
The Lincoln Parachute Club is also
Yep.
a big part of that.
Yep.
They're the ones that donate the tandem skydive.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And those guys skydive into the event
Yep.
every day.
Oh, that's on
Which
the
is cool to
online auction. You could
can-
bid on that one for me.
Yeah.
You can have it. I don't want
Are you
that.
gonna
I know
jump, Morgan?
you're not going to, but I would love to jump.
Really? I could see that. I
Yeah,
could see
yeah.
that.
No.
There you go, Ben. Christmas is right around the corner.
Yeah,
It's only going to cost you $1,000.
Right,
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll dive. I think they're going to dive about 1:30 on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and about 2 o'clock on Friday.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. I got to let the fire department know because they were going to bring some folks in.
Yeah,
Cool.
I got that wrong. You better
Yeah,
read that
oh
over.
yeah.
It's not
So
Daegan
the
Page.
auction. Yeah, I looked up the auction link. It's so it's as you said the 32. So 32auctions with an s.com/Daeway Golf. So DAEWAYGOLF. 32auctions.com/Daeway Golf.
Thank you.
That'll get you right
My
to
mistake.
it, and you can see everything that's on this this year. It's already got $10,000 in bids.
Gosh, I need to push that out
Pretty
on
awesome.
Facebook.
Yeah, I'm going to
Pretty
do that too,
Okay.
for sure.
Nice.
Do you guys have anything else you wanted to talk about on the event or close out with?
Come out and see what it's about. It's just incredible to. Nobody's going to show up and leave without meeting somebody new. Nobody's
sure.
going to show up not making a new friend.
Absolutely.
The hair standing
Got
up
some
on my arms
goosies.
right now. Yeah.
It's so
it's
true.
so emotional. It
It
is.
is.
There's
Yeah.
everywhere you turn, like you'll just all of a sudden you'll turn and look, and there's 4 Marines hugging at the memorial, or Greg up there saying a prayer with
Yeah.
a couple guys or whatever. And there's just seeing his mom there and the grandma's there and all the family that comes in from out of town, and it's like a gigantic family reunion.
It
And
is.
It's
Yeah.
very emotional.
I always
It
feel
can-
like you speaking too before is great.
yeah.
Really, you do
I
a
need to
good
work
job.
on that.
Oh, you're going to put something together.
You
I
always
just
do a
always
great
feel like you
job.
do a really good job. And let's not forget there is going to be a band Saturday night.
Yep.
So-
Tanner.
Yeah, Tanner's playing Saturday night. We've got either someone singing or playing the violin, which is that makes my hair stand
That's
up.
going to be tough. Yeah.
Before each kickoff to each of the tournament or whatever games. And you know what's really cool is when everybody's out golfing and we're all kind of just getting everything ready for when they come in, and it's just the quietness of everybody taking it all in and looking out on the course and seeing all the players, and when the Marines are there, always seeing where the noise is coming from. I mean, they're crazy wild. We decorate the carts for them, and it's something to be seen. It's very hard to put into words.
Yeah, we're going to show up there tonight after Ladies League, so we'll have about an hour to get the course set up, and we're going to go. We put out about 350 flags on the course, so we'll line the entire cart path all the way around the golf course with American flags. And then all the tee markers will be, instead of having just a blue set of balls up there, white or red, they're just going to all be American flags.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be up in the dark putting those out. Give a shout out to all the buddies of ours up at the golf course. Last night we had done with men's league, and I just went into the bar and put my hand up in the air and said, "Let's go. We got to go to my house and load baskets." And before I know it, 12 guys walked out of there and showed up at my house, and we loaded 150 items into a trailer last night, drove it up to Lake Ridge, unloaded all of it, got it all staged up there. Took probably 45 minutes. Would have taken me 2 days.
Like you're talking about, like that, you don't see that a lot, that kind of community and that kind of, coming together. But honestly, I think the majority of the people who listen to our podcast, and that's why we call it Common Folk, are those kinds of people. It's just regular people, regular everyday people doing cool shit that they're not out trying to brag about. They're not out trying to make a big deal about. They just do what they do. And that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. The stuff that shows up for these auctions, like just somebody will just walk up and just hand me something that's worth $1,000.
Yeah.
You know, we're here. Take this and put it on the auction. How can you use it? And it's just amazing. They just you don't have to go ask for it. Like a lot of the tournaments that I run up here and help out with, it's I just kind of feel bad. You're hitting the same people up all the time. Can you donate $100 to this? Or can you donate something for this, for that? It's just nice this tournament. It just really takes care of itself. You know, all I got to do is put something out on social media, and people just come out of the woodwork. Yeah, they do.
Right.
Yep. Well, thank you guys for what you do. Thanks for, for starting this thing to begin with. Thank you, Brad, and being involved in that. We're so happy that we're able to be involved in it. Brenda, all the things that you've done as well. There's so many people that we could thank, but appreciate you guys being here and being able to talk about it. Corey over there.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, buddy.
I'm back at you guys.
Yeah, back at you guys.
You work so hard.
You're the backbone of a lot of this, so.
It's so fun. It's such a joy. Like, it brings us, we look forward to every Thursday meeting.
Right.
Being able to do this.
Can you guys believe that we had our first meeting in January of 2025?
Yeah, it's
We
wild.
actually had a meeting in November of
We did.
2024.
We did like a
last year's
debrief.
debrief.
Yeah.
And then we started in January having one meeting a month until I believe it was about June 1st. And then we went every week. And here we are on the Thursday. We should be having a meeting tonight, Morgan.
Yep.
Nope.
No
Well, we'll
meeting.
be
We're
there.
setting
We'll be
up.
But I guess I will just say, out of all the bad, this is a pretty cool thing that you have created.
Yeah.
So thanks for letting me be a part of it. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to kick this weekend off.
So fun.
right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Should we do a shot tonight when we get there, just to mentally?
I think so.
Tonight.
Brad's already done
15
one.
Right. Did you
15
smell his
minutes.
coffee
Bailey's
this
in my
morning?
coffee,
Yeah.
We're behind, Brenda.
Right.
Well,
Nick over there, thanks for the biscuits, man.
Nice job,
So
Nick.
good.
It's pretty good.
Nicholas.
Looking forward to the rest of the weekend, whatever's coming out of that big girl.
I wish you guys could see this right now. I'm looking over Morgan's shoulder at Nick. He's chomping on a biscuit with sunglasses on, with a common folk. I don't even, what do you call that? A smoker
Apron,
apron?
Yeah, man.
In shorts and a
Official.
flip flop.
He's ready for
Yep.
business.
Yeah.
Looks like he
ready to
doesn't have
rock.
shorts on.
Yeah, he does kind of look.
Have you guys named your smoker?
We haven't. We've been talking about that,
Yeah,
but we
you
haven't
need
come
to
up
do
with
that.
a
Get
name
her
yet.
a
Keep
license
saying
plate.
her.
Yeah.
So it obviously is a girl.
Yeah, I think it is.
I mean, look at all the work she does.
It's
I mean,
like Big Bessie or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Big Bessie.
It does kind of have a big rear end.
someday it'll come to us. We'll figure it out.
Okay. It might be this weekend, but
Still early in her existence.
She's beautiful.
It is.
Yep. That's fun. All right, guys. Well, appreciate you guys. Anything else?
that's it.
All right, I'm gonna close it out.
All
Thank you.
right. Peace.
Thank you.